not going to get into financial and stuff like that. Aiden Barr says, oh yeah, what do you think of South American players in the A-League? Good question. The reason why I think this is a good question is because I actually brought this up a couple of weeks ago. I said, why don't the A-League delve into South American market a lot more? I started to say it because I was bringing up the fact that Australia really likes to go into the Croatian market, very young players in Croatia, and they really tend to go for the very low European leagues for your players like your Perso, who came from Croatia, right? He played in the last game. Unfortunately, got injured, but he was playing because Nazarene couldn't play against his parent club. We see a lot of young European guys from that Croatia kind of area that Australia really delves into. But for me, I think South America is the best position here, depending on visa issues. That might be a problem. But I think South America is the way that Australia should go because in Europe, even their second and third divisions are still better quality than the A-League overall normally. I think this year it's good. But overall, normally, the second and third divisions of your European leagues are still usually more quality than the A-League, right? So you go over there and you're still picking out from the bottom of the barrel. Right, you're going to Europe and you're picking out at the bottom of the barrel from the young Croatians because the better Croatians or the better Eastern Europeans or the better just Europeans in general are going to those second, third division teams, right? In all those different leagues, Eredivisie leagues or your French Farmers leagues or your lower Bundesligas, even your Championship, your League One, right? But you go to South America. And yes, they've got a big league there, with your Sao Paulo. I think you could snatch a couple of the better players and bring them over to the A-League because then they could use that as a way to then potentially show off how quality they are, show they are the best player in the league, and then make that step up if they wanted to, right? So I think that South America is probably a better vantage, like a better place for the A-League to direct it to if they wanted to move in that direction. I really think countries are becoming more individualized as a whole right now, outside of sport and inside sport. So I feel like every country, specifically Europe as well, as in, I'm saying Europe because Europe is still basically similar. But then again, Europe is separating with United Kingdom and all the other countries there, so they're going to be separated. USA is staying on their own. South America's they're all staying on their own. Australia is definitely staying on their own right now. So you're going to see a lot more Australian youth specifically too. Right, there's not going to be as many international imports. There's not going to be as many international imports in a lot of leagues around the world. So really get excited for some more Australian talent coming through, especially with the focus on the second division, especially on the focus of the promotion relegation in the lower leagues in Australia, and then obviously with the potential of promotion relegation in about 8 years' time or so with the A-League. So it's very exciting times. But yeah, I would prefer to focus on South America rather than Europe at this current stage, to get some of the better players from there, in my personal opinion. Bar says Latinos need to be in the A-League. I just think South America is such a good place to go to, man.